Hey guys, it's Manny Lopez and welcome to Mobile Marketing Automation. So today I'm going to teach you guys a couple things. We're going to teach you the do's and don'ts of mobile marketing, really why your business should be focusing on mobile, and how to generate leads, how to actually use these systems and solutions in your business. So I've created a 4-step process that I'm going to teach you today. It's really on this little thing right here. And this is actually, yes, it is, that is me and my wife. My wife has this really good fascination of ideas that she wants to do with pictures. So when we do family pictures, it always comes out pretty cool. So yeah, this is definitely going to stay on here for a while. But anyway, so let's get into business. Now you may be watching this, maybe you're promoting the Power Lead system. Maybe you've got more than one business, an opportunity. Maybe you have your own just small business and you're looking for unique ways to bring traffic to that business. Now, who am I? If you haven't seen a little bit about my bio, I'm a paid consultant to over 1,000 brands worldwide, published over 200 mobile apps, and client list includes everybody from, small mom and pop businesses, people just starting out without $1 in their pocket to, the most influential people out there like Les Brown and Forbes Riley. And even featuring, myself in Ty Lopez's courses to, teach this mobile strategy. So what I'm going to give you guys right here is a very, very in-depth look of what I do in my mobile marketing space. I follow these 4 steps to a T. So whenever I'm working with a business, the first thing I ask is, what is the market you're tapping into? Who is the people you're going after? What is the message you're trying to portray? Because the biggest thing that most entrepreneurs fail at is understanding their target market. What does the market they're trying to go after really want? What do they need? What are they asking for? Can you provide a solution to a challenge they cannot provide a solution to? Or maybe you can make another solution that already exists just a little bit better. So let's say you're a Power Lead System member and you want to go in step 1, which is your target market. Who do you go after? Well, you're going to go after network marketers, affiliate marketers, people that promote their business online, people that have admin to a Facebook page or a Facebook group, people that are trying to grow a community. Think about that, okay? So any small business, any network marketing team, any network marketing company, any type of industry that's trying to grow a community could utilize the Power Lead system. So step 1, your market should be finding people in that space that you're going after. Because step 2 is where you really focus on the product or service. Okay, step 2 is highlighting exactly what you're bringing to that target market that is that solution. So here's an example. Let's say our target market is going to be network marketing affiliates or small business owners and entrepreneurs. Okay, we could both work at these at the same time. So our product and service that we're marketing are going to have 2 different messages, because one on the network marketing side is going to be a specific call to action or value that you're bringing to them that maybe is focused on the team building, the duplicated sales funnels, the automated the email, whatever that you focus in the Power Lead system as a feature that you could utilize to highlight your product or service, right? If you're talking to small business owners and entrepreneurs, more than likely going to be a different conversation. It's not really going to be focused on team building, but more of organizing your business, organizing your leads, organizing your sales, automating your business traffic online and the leads and the everything that you want to build out in your sales process. So product or service could all depend on your market, right? If you're targeting heavily in the affiliate marketing side, well, then you probably should focus heavily on affiliate marketing benefits and features when you actually show them the experience. Now, here's what I mean by experience. When you're working with a business, it's very important not to try and sell on features and benefits. Those are the cherries on top to the experience they're going to have with your brand. Because most people can get your product or service, no matter what it is, from many other people, whether it's a Power Lead system, whether it's an affiliate marketing system or a product or service, maybe even something that you think is very unique. There's somebody out there doing something very similar, or to what the market looks at as very similar. So how do you differentiate yourself? You got to have a unique experience. My focus has always been to capture the leaders, and I'll be able to capture the market. Here's what I mean by that. I wanted to work with authors, experts, consultants, speakers, and my business at that time did not have many examples I could show. And my mentor used to always tell me, if you capture the leaders, you'll capture the market. So I focused on capturing the leaders, capturing the markets. I went to the top echelon in business and got to work with leaders such as like Les Brown. And obviously it's a big name in the speaking and motivational consulting space. So I was able to build a relationship with him that allowed me to open up the doors to so many more opportunities. You can do this in your business as well. Let's say, for example, you want to work in the network marketing industry. You want to work with network marketers, selling them a power lead system or whatever system you have. Again, same thing. If you want to work with entrepreneurs and business professionals, what do you position this as to be able to do that? And how do you effectively reach a market without having to go to every single person one by one? I'd rather, again, capture the leaders, you'll capture the market. So if I were you, I would build a relationship with the leader in that industry, a top network marketing affiliate, or a top entrepreneur that has a lot of entrepreneurs in their space, and then get them to validate your business for you, right? If you can get a top network marketer to utilize this system and be able to have success with it, you won't need to sell all of his team. He will sell them for you. He will say, no, I got this, let me bring it to them, boom. They get them all on board, and now you are having success in your business. Same thing with entrepreneurs, and what I did with some people like Les Brown. I built him a system of automation. He got success with it. Now I'm able to use that success to be able to share the success I can do with other people. And that's helped me generate tons more business than me just getting that one individual sale. That one transaction wouldn't have made a benefit to me, right? This is what I call serving my way to success, right? There's do's and don'ts when you're working in mobile marketing. Some of the do's that you do, you want to focus on a targeted niche. You want to use ads whenever possible because this will help you automate your traffic, okay? And you can also target demographics, and we have a lot of training on that. I've looked through the training system that we have. We got a lot of great training on how to automate traffic, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. When you're focusing mobile, the cool thing about Facebook is you can actually target people by their actual device. So you can say, hey, I want to target people that are on an iPhone or on an Android device. I want to also target them if they're on Wi-Fi. I mean, it's amazing stuff, guys. So definitely dive into Facebook marketing. Then you want to make sure that you serve your way to success and document your success stories. And what I mean by that is when you can create success, make sure it's documented in a way that you can be able to show other people as kind of like a case study. To say, hey, I've had success in your industry. Here's what we did. Here's what the results had. Because people will pay for results and experience. Okay? And experience is not just you have experience in this industry. Experience, I'm talking about having a unique experience, okay? Having a way to be of value where it's not just based on a transaction, but how you made them feel, okay? People will forget what you say, but they never will forget how you made them feel, all right? So let me go over these steps really quick for you guys. We've got step one, which is a target market, aka a niche. Get very, very specific. The more specific you can get, the more super fans you can create, okay? Here's what I mean by that. Most people have an email list, tens of thousands of people. They launch a book on Amazon. I've got my book here. I'm not going to show you my book because that's a little plugging. I'm not going to do that. I launched a book on Amazon last year, and all I did was reach out to 50 of my super fans. I like to call them super influencers because, again, I capture the leaders so I can capture the market. So I go after people that have millions of followers and build relationships with them. So I just went after 50 of my super influencers and said, hey, I got a book launching today. I'd love for you to support me. They said, of course, yes, because again, I built value with them. The law of reciprocity says, if I build value with some other people, I serve my way, serve my way, serve my way. At some point, they will feel kind of like obligated, kind of like a guilt trip if they don't serve back. And that's kind of my filter of the people I want to work with. Because the last thing I want to work with are leeches, people that are just taking. You know, there's always good in serving with people that you can never, ever get repaid back from. And I love doing that. But at the same time, when you're growing your business and building business relationships, you got to understand the law of reciprocity will be the most, I would say, indestructible way to make sure you're building your network with valuable people. And it all ties in to building relationships with people that will not only invest in you, but they will tell the world about why they invested in you. So not only did those 50 people say yes, but then most of them ended up sharing that content to their network that reached millions of people. And I literally became a best-selling author in 5 different categories that same day and held that bestseller status for over a week. So it's a pretty amazing feat that we're able to do, because what I did is I captured the leaders so I could capture the market. Because with mobile, it's not about big numbers. For me, it's about small, effective numbers, because mobile has a very, very high open rate versus email. Let me show you an example. Let's say we have 10 opt-ins. Okay, these are 10 people that went to your website, gave you their email address. Okay, out of 10 people, okay, only maybe 1 out of 2, possibly 3 will actually see any email that you send after the fact, because they have about at best a 20 to 30% open rate. Most people I know are getting in the single digits, so they're barely getting 1 out of 10. Now, if you're sending out a text message and you're texting 10 people, well, 9 out of 10 of those minimally saw that message, sometimes 10 out of 10, because they have a 98% open rate, right? It's a very, very powerful way to market, and it's a 45% response rate. So you're getting more people to respond to your messages as if you asked a question, like say, hey, I got an event I want to invite you to, or I want to show you this amazing thing that's helping my business. Can I send you the link? Or can I invite you? Or are you available that day? Right? These are the things that really get effect. You got to ask questions. You got to be of value. You can't spam. My don'ts, my big don'ts, there's 4 of them I teach you guys. It's do not spam. Do not do daily text messages, and teach text. Teach something that you know. Do not teach something you don't know. And always be a resource. Don't be asking for resources. I make it a point. I have this 5x1 rule. And what it is that for every 5 posts that I do, or 5 texts that I do, or 5 emails that I do, only 1 can be asking for something in return. Whether it's, hey, come download my free ebook. Hey, come out to my event. Hey, whatever it is, right? The other 4 of them are just serving. It's, hey, I've got this free thing I want to share with you. Hey, check out this article I saw. It's just literally no asking for nothing. I don't want them to download nothing. I don't want them to get anything. I just want to give them free value. This will show you that law of reciprocity, because all it is just giving, serving your way to success. And here's the funny thing. Most people don't know that out of 100 people you share your blueprint to, right, the exact formula of what you do, out of 100 people you show it to, 97 of them will not take any action without you. They'll see you as the expert. So how would you not want to be the expert? This is why everybody in this course, look at this course that you're in right now, the Master Traffic Institute. Every single one of these coaches in here consistently give out free information about what they do and how they do it. They literally give out the blueprint. If you watch enough of my content online, you're going to see the blueprint of everything I do. If you invest the time, you will become the expert. And by becoming the expert, I officially became your mentor. And now how do I not see value? How do you not see value in me? So if I end up down the road at some point asking you, say, invest in this program, or come out to my event, or check out this book I'm launching, you're going to say yes. And if I serve enough people, you're going to have enough people that give value back to you. So that is a very, very key thing there. But there's 4 steps in this entire process. You're going to have step 1 is a targeted niche. Step 2 is a product or service. Step 3, distribution. Step 4 is leverage. So here's what I mean by each of these. Step 1, when you're doing your target market, again, it's all about being very specific in a niche. Let a target market grow, and then utilize that target market that you could be able to be very, very specific and grow super fans with. Because that's what's going to help you get your product and service out to more people that you would have to pay a lot of money to get access to. We don't want you to spend too much on ads. I'll be honest with you. I haven't spent an ad on my business in years, okay? What I do is I leverage, and I'll show you what that is in step 4. So step number 2, product or service. What is that product or service that you are creating, you're bringing to the marketplace that is going to solve that challenge? Just like we were saying, the network marketing industry, the affiliate marketing industry, or the business and entrepreneurs. You have a different approach to each market, a different message, a different copy you're going to say, different call to action, different way you teach. All of it is going to be specific to your niche. You got to understand that. Step 3, distribution. This is how are you getting the message out? You can use ads. Facebook ads is a really great tool because it's literally the #1 way to promote mobile marketing. It's 20% of the market share. So if you're using Facebook, just some quick tips. I was actually named one of the best by Facebook when they hit 1 million advertisers. Just a quick tip on that is definitely use their targeted demographics, get very, very specific. You can even go to trends and be able to find exactly what is working in your industry, what people are buying based on the targeted demographics. I mean, I won't go into details because I know we have a couple of great courses in here by some amazing leaders that are doing some amazing results on Facebook. So you'll learn from that kind of stuff. But my distribution, what I like to do is I like to focus on what step 4 is, which is leverage. Okay, leverage is the idea is you go to people who've already created the success. They forge that path of where you want to be. Think of them like your mentors, right? The people that are at the place you want to be in your business. Learn from them, and here's what I do. I show up. I invest in their events. I invest in their programs. I get on their list. I buy their stuff. I do what it takes to make sure I can get as close as possible to them to build that relationship. This is how I was able to work with Les Brown. I invested $7,500 to go to an event that he was speaking at. He wasn't even the main speaker. Well, I guess he was the main speaker, but there was a lot of other speakers there, right? And I got time to chat with him and talk with him, took a selfie with him, made a relationship with his son, built a relationship there, served my way to success, kept serving for 2 years, and then finally got the call to actually work with him. So this is how you can build that relationship. You got to invest in yourself, right? It's not investing in them because you're investing in yourself. You get to learn. Be that sponge for knowledge. If you're not going to be a sponge for knowledge, you're not going to be able to grow your business, okay? So leverage. Leverage is giving the ability to say, you know what? I see the value that you can bring to my business. Here's an example. Let's say I have a program that costs $5,000. Okay? I got a consulting deal, whatever it is, $5,000. And I go to a super influencer like somebody like a Ty Lopez or a Les Brown, and I say, you know what? I want to work with you. And in order for me to work with you, my cost is $5,000, right? They could easily pay that, no problem, right? At the same time, I could serve my way to success and say, you know what? How about put your credit card away? Let me go and serve you with what I can do. Normally, I would charge $5,000 for this. I don't want you to pay me. Let me show you the results I can get those results for you, and then let me use you as a success story. Simple as that, right? And then by doing that, it can leverage because now you can reach people that are in that market. I wanted to work with more speakers, more authors, more consultants. So I got Les Brown as a client. Now I can show the proof that I've gotten with Les Brown and say, look, this is what I created for him. Here's what I can do for you. They know who Les Brown is. I could have worked with 15,000 other speakers before then and great results. Who knows? But if I show them a result from somebody they know or have business and leverage with somebody they know, they have influence with, that is where you can just cut to the front of the line. That's what I like to teach businesses. You don't need to have tens of thousands of people you're texting on a daily basis. If you have I fill events, I sell out weeks before they actually happen, and I never have to spend money on ads. I just text. I text a few people that I have in my network that I build relationships with, where I can literally text them by first name. It's not, hey, this is Manny Lopez and da-da-da-da. No, they should know who I am. They should have their name saved in my name saved in their phone. I have their name saved in my phone. This is how you should be building your mobile marketing. And then the automation side of it is by building the leverage. Because you can just text one person who reaches millions of people or thousands of people and give you that one piece of work that you can do that could leverage the entire week of work for you. Here's an example. I worked with Ty Lopez. He came about a year ago today. This is early 2018, early 2017. I had started working with, I spoke at an event just months before, had gotten connected to somebody who spent $25,000 to be in a group with Ty Lopez, to be able to go to his house, to be able to mastermind with this group. And I kept serving this guy, just kept serving, never asking for anything in return. Months went by, and he texts me and he says, Manny, I've got an opportunity to go to this mastermind. It's a $25,000 ticket. I've been able to bring one guest, and since all the work and serving you've been doing, I would love to invite you. And I said, I'm in. Who's hosting a $25,000 mastermind? And he goes, oh, this guy named Ty Lopez. Have you heard of him? I'm like, yeah, I've heard of him. Of course. Who hasn't? Here in my garage with my Lamborghinis. Of course, right? So I get an opportunity to serve. I go up there and I ask him a couple questions, and he starts talking about this program that he's created where he needs an app developer to teach apps. And of course, I built over 200 apps, and I share with him how I can serve. I could have charged him $5,000 to $10,000 for a half a day to come coach for his program and all that stuff. But I said, you know what, let me serve. Don't ask me, I don't ask for anything in return, just blah, 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 right? He ended up putting my information in the program, where they can connect with me, how they can connect with me, and end up, my business is booming because of one connection. One text is all it takes to build the value that you could create for an opportunity you would never be able to have on your own, or something that would just be I would never pay $25,000 for a mastermind, at least not in this level of my business. I've got to be making probably, tens and tens and tens of millions of dollars, and have a real good reason to spend that kind of money. I mean, I've spent as much as, close to 5 figures for a one-time thing, outside of just regular investments in my business. But man, that's a lot of money to invest. But it turns out to be a lot of great efforts once you do. The more you invest in your business, the more you get in return, as long as you are serving your way to success. So I'll leave you with that, guys. And I hope you guys had a great training. You got step 4, 1 through 4, the do's and don'ts. And I'll see you guys on our next training. You guys have a good one. And always remember that you are too blessed to be stressed. Thank you.